The traditional fitness nutrition model is one of the best and fastest ways to fuck up your health. Why do I say that? Well, I used to do everything the fitness industry told me. Low calorie meals, protein powders, zero fat, everything, sugary cereals post workout, and endless artificial sweeteners just to stay lean. And for a while, it worked, at least visually. I had started to develop some abs, veins, and a body that looked somewhat disciplined. You know, you can clearly see that it looks like I start to work out. I've put it on some muscles, but inside I was completely wrecked. My digestion was a mess. My skin broke out. You can see it a bit there on the photo. My libido was non-existent, and for a 20-year-old, that should be illegal. That's our peak years. My energy came from caffeine and willpower, not vitality. It was energy drinks, pre-workout that got me through the day. And for the rest of the day, I felt terrible. No energy levels, no drive whatsoever. And I thought this was normal. You know, I couldn't even go throughout the day without fighting cravings, as you will see here. I had to make these low calorie, high protein recipes every single day because I had the craziest sugar cravings of my life by the end of the day. And once again, I thought this was normal. That this was the price of being fit. Little did I know, it wasn't. It was the price of being completely disconnected from my biology. I've done everything. I've done the post-workout cereals. I've done the pre-workout cereals. I've done the cream of rice with protein powders. I've done all the high-protein brownies, bakes. Once again, I couldn't even make it through to the end of the day without having cravings. And my life was terrible. It was literally like living in a nightmare. And I remember when everything changed. It came to a point where I, on paper, was doing everything right. I was eating how all these guys told me, all the fitness guys, the health coaches, but I felt shit. And I had enough. I was depressed. I felt like I don't wanna, I don't wanna feel like this. So what did I do? I cleaned up my diet. I completely shifted my focus from trying to look good to the only thing that matters for me right now is feeling good. I just wanna feel good. Little did I know, a good physique always comes as a byproduct of you being truly healthy from the inside. So it was when I let go of that chasing muscles, chasing getting bigger, that I actually started to look like this, walking around like this year round, feeling amazing, energy that lasts me throughout the whole days. Cleaned up my nutrition, real food, whole foods, seasonal eating, local food, no processed artificial garbage. You can even see here on my skin the change. You know, this is 3 years ago. It's actually insane. I look so unhealthy, and then you can compare that to a picture from a couple of months back. You know, one of the questions I get asked all the time nowadays as well is like, Lucas, what's your skincare routine? And to be honest, I don't have one. I don't use any single product. This is purely nutrition. It's gut health nutrition. That's what I have to thank this look for. Same thing here. So let's dive into this. Let's call it what it is. The traditional fitness nutrition model is aesthetic survival. It's designed to make you look good for a few months, not keep you healthy for a lifetime. Here's what the model looks like. Constant calorie restriction, low fat, high protein diets, heavy reliance on powders and processed fitness foods, artificial sweeteners to kill cravings, stimulants to push harder, tracking every macro like your worth depends on it. It's a system built for dopamine, not longevity. You get short-term validation and long-term destruction. What does this do to your body? The hidden biological cost. Well, when you eat like this long enough, your body starts to rebel. Your hormones are going to collapse. Fats are the raw material for all steroid hormones, testosterone, estrogen, progesterone. When you cut them out, your body can't produce what it needs. You start to feel flat, anxious, unmotivated, and off. Cortisol dominance, low calories plus high stress plus stimulants equals chronic fight or flight. Your body stops prioritizing growth and reproduction. Cortisol stays high, testosterone and thyroid tanks. If you're constantly stuck in a fight or flight mode, you will never be able to digest any food, let alone recover, let alone feel good. Digestive breakdown. Protein powders, artificial sweeteners, and processed foods destroys your gut lining. That means less nutrient absorption, bloating, inflammation in a disrupted microbiome. The foundation of immunity and brain health. Everything starts in the gut. Your metabolism adapts to starvation as well. Calories drop, metabolism drops, fatigue sets in, you stop burning fat efficiently and end up skinny fat with no energy. Your brain runs on minerals, fats, and glucose balance. When those are missing, dopamine and serotonin crash. You crave sugar, lose focus, and start living on coffee and pre-workout. You might still look fit, but your system is falling apart from the inside out. All of these things spot on explains what this is as well. I think to the left here, I'm in a calorie deficit, probably eating between 2,000 calories, maybe 2.1 thousand calories, trying to lose fat. Here, I'm not even counting, but if I'm guessing, it's 3 to 3.5 thousand real food, not even focusing on what I'm putting into my, or I'm focusing, the quality is what I focus on, but I don't care how much. Volume, I don't care. So this is the restrictive approach. Calorie restriction, 2,000 calories worth of trash. Here is almost double the amount of food, real food, not even worrying about how much. You know, there's this meme going around like, now the lion doesn't like care how much calories he's eating or whatever, and it's actually very, very true. And this is a direct representation from my own life of that as well. It's the same thing here. This screams high cortisol, low testosterone. It's literally spot on every single thing that I've written here. Slow metabolism as well. Here, fired up metabolism, feeling $1 million. So what is the solution to this then? Well, the opposite of this is not letting go. It's upgrading your biology to function optimally. That means going back to what humans actually evolved to eat. Whole, nutrient-dense, seasonal food, proper fats for hormone balance, mineral-rich hydration for electrical stability, natural carbs in sync with light cycles, fermented and raw foods for digestion and microbiome health. No tracking, no labels, no fake sweetness. You start feeding your mitochondria, not your macros. A little rule that I have for myself that actually is very, very good is, you know, if there's a boardroom of people behind what you're about to put in your mouth, that's not food, and you shouldn't put that in your mouth. That's a product. What is going to happen when you switch up, when you follow this protocol instead? Well, after a few weeks of eating for vitality instead of restriction, everything is going to shift. Your energy stabilizes, you stop crashing after meals, cravings disappear. When your body is nourished, it doesn't beg for sugar. Hormones rebalance, libido, motivation, and confidence return. Skin clears, inflammation goes down, and your gut heals. Sleep deepens, you recover faster and wake up energized. Muscle growth becomes effortless because you're finally anabolic again. You stop fighting your body and start working with it. How do we transition out of the broken model? I've broken this into a 6-step protocol here that you can just follow. Super, super simple. It is exactly what I did myself. Add back fats, number 1. Butter, ghee, egg yolks, red meat, and olive oil. Rebuild hormonal balance. Eat seasonally. Match your carb intake to daylight. More in summer, less in winter. Obviously, we don't want to eat a mango on Christmas Eve in Sweden, as an example, you know. Replace powders with real food, whole eggs, meats, raw dairy, fermented foods, and bone broth. Beat any supplement on the market. Stop chronic restriction. Cycle your calories. Train hard. Eat well. Recover fully. Fix your digestion. Slow down. Chew. Use apple cider vinegar or other bitters or something, or other digestive enzymes before meals to help with absorption. Sleep and sunlight. No protocol beats 8 hours of sleep and daily light exposure. Your light diet and your sleep hygiene is one of the two, or is two of the most important pillars when it comes to this as well. Why vitality creates aesthetics? When your hormones are balanced and mitochondria are firing, your body naturally builds muscle and burns fat. You won't need to force it. Vitality gives you the look and the life. Aesthetics without vitality gives you burnout, anxiety, and brittle health. The new model isn't fitness, it's biological optimization. The real flex isn't shredded abs. It's high energy, strong libido, clear skin, calm focus, and deeper sleep. When you build from vitality, aesthetics follow naturally. When you chase aesthetics, vitality disappears. The modern fitness model got it backwards. This is exactly what took me from this to this again. Shifting my focus from trying to look good. Here, I wanted to become a bodybuilder. I wanted to get huge. I wanted to put on all the muscle in the world. I was in the gym every single day religiously, executing on my workouts, but I didn't see the results that I wanted, right? Inflamed, low energy, low confidence, bad hormones, low libido. That was a byproduct of me doing every single thing that the fitness industry and the influencers told me to do. Sure, I built some muscle once again. Started to get some veins here in my biceps, almost abs. Water, holding a crazy water retention, looking bloated, not a good look. Shifted my focus. I just want to feel good, and this is the byproduct of that. Once again, the lesson, if I can summarize the lesson here to you, it's shift your focus to the health first, and a good physique will come as a byproduct of that, always. And if you've done everything right, but you still feel off, it's not you. It's the system you were taught to follow. You don't need another macro plan. You need a vitality nutrition protocol designed around real food, circadian alignment, nervous system regulation, hormonal recalibration. And if you want my personal help with that, you can always apply for a discovery call below, where we can walk through your situation, some of the bottlenecks you're facing right now, and see if we can come up with something. Doing this, switching everything up, is exactly what have gotten me from this to this. It's also exactly what I've gotten my client Tonda here, from this to this. Here, he was the regular gym bro, going to the gym, protein powder after the workout, didn't see the results he wanted, constantly stuck in a chronic stressed situation. This is him 5 months later, looking shredded, looking jacked, building muscles effortlessly as a byproduct of him optimizing his health. Same thing with Edvard. In the gym 6 days a week for 10 years, just to look like this. A couple months later, absolute unit. You can see the change of confidence in his face. Same thing here with Joel. Bloated, soft look. You can just see that the insulin sensitivity is shit, hormones are shit, to now looking like an absolute unit. Metabolism optimized, hormones optimized, every single thing optimized. Same thing with Javier, same thing with Leo, same thing with Rasmus. Both of these guys had been in the gym 7+ years before. Inflamed, bad body composition, bad hormones. You can see the pimples in the face. To this, it's not the best picture, but you see clear skin, shredded body, screams high testosterone, screams confidence. This is what happens when you focus on vitality first, when you focus on your actual health and let a good physique come as a byproduct of that. Don't fall for the lies that the fitness nutrition industry pushes upon you. I've done it, and this is how I look then. All of these guys fell for it as well. But once again, what does all of these guys also have in common? Well, they worked with me to fix all these things, worked with me to optimize all these things. So if you feel that you need an extra boost and extra help on your side, on your journey, book in a call or reach out to Instagram. Ask me if you have any questions, and let's rebuild your biology from the ground up together as well. Let's get you into the best shape of your life, and let's actually get you healthy, not just soft and unhealthy as a byproduct of you following what all the modern fitness nutrition guys tell you. True vitality is the real flex, right? Hope you enjoy this, guys. Let me know if you have any questions, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.